Fancy. Fancy wood. Fancy stone. Fancy fireplace. Everything is fancy today. So hey guys, how's it going? So I figured today that I would just kind of go over a few things that I'm kind of excited for and I'm kind of afraid of with this whole going to Europe. Alright, so my number one fear of studying abroad. Hostels. Now if you don't know what hostels are, it's a hotel basically for travelers that are extremely cheap. Most of them in Europe that I was looking at were like $17 a night. But the downfall is you stay in a dormitory style type of room. And so you're bunked with 6 to 8 strangers. And that kind of really scares me. I have enough troubles falling asleep, and now I have to have a stranger above or below me, and to my left and to my right. And I have to trust that they won't kill me in my sleep. And that's terrifying. They're gonna kill me. But at the same time, I'm extremely excited for these hostels because like it's a great place to meet people. It's a lot of college students just traveling about, and you hear like all the cool places they went to, and you can kind of add it to your own list of places to go. The most thing I'm really looking forward to is taking a trip on my own. It's going to be the first major time where I am completely on my own. I'm not 4 hours away in college where I can call my parents and they can be there in 4 hours. I'm definitely worried about money, but I mean I feel like everyone has to be, as just being conscious about your money and decisions. And if I wasn't worried, I'd have to almost be worried I'm not worried. But I'm worried about not having enough money when I'm over there and running out and then being stranded. And then having to call my parents and then wreck the whole independence thing and be like, Bob, I don't know where I am. I went into one of those saunas in Sweden and I haven't gotten out. And it's a scary place. And it's like the movies. It's all just a bunch of guys in towels. And let me tell you, there's nothing under their towels. And I don't even know. And I have no more money anymore. Yeah, thanks, I love you. Don't want to have to make that phone call. Another thing that I'm worried about is that they say that Germans are very honest people, and if they think that what you're wearing is stupid, they'll just come right out and tell you it's stupid, and they don't see it as being a mean thing, they just see it as being honest and being that much of a friend to tell you. But it's just gonna definitely blindside me because it's not something that we do in the US, and so when it comes time to break that shell and become friends with someone, when they are blatantly honest with me, they'll definitely take me back a little bit, and I'll have to step back and realize that, like, oh, that's not meant to be rude, they're just being truthful. That truthfulness is going to be something that, oddly enough, that I'm a little afraid of being taken back by that. Another thing I'm excited for is the food. I really like food. It keeps me alive. So does water. Thus I really like water. Definitely excited to try some food. And I will ship it up and I will send it home, and people can come to my parents' house and they can have some of my, probably by that time, 2 to 3 week old food that hasn't been refrigerated. So, salmonella on this guy. You know, that's gonna be bad, okay? So I'm not gonna do it. Actually, let's be honest right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're just not gonna do it. That'd be gross, and I don't want to pay for it. That's kind of all I have, and that's what I've been on my mind. So, I hope you guys keep watching. Next week I plan on going through and showing kind of the stuff that I bought that I didn't really think about until I did some research. And on this research, all these websites, all these things would kind of pop up, and it just looked like a really good idea to have them. And we'll find out over time if I wasted my money on these things, or if they actually end up being useful. I'm gonna stop rambling. Again, I have to end this video. Okay. I decided I'm just gonna keep trying out endings until it feels. This ending I call nobody wanted to come over to my slumber party.